Everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean. Please welcome my co-host Teri Lee, pure visionary psychic medium.
Hey, everybody. Happy holiday season.
Yes, it is it's a wonderful December so far, and we are really happy to be here with all of you and spending some time together as the days get shorter and the nights get longer. These all these metaphysical and otherworldly things start creeping into our awarenesses. Do you find that, Terry?
I
Terry Lee?
find that it's certainly the time to cuddle up in the blankets. I love doing that where you just wake up in the morning and you're in that alpha state and you start to communicate and receive from spirit. You just you settle in a little bit more in the wintertime. I don't know why that is, but you do. It's just natural. And I think, we're designed to do it just like all the creatures on the planet. So it's a good time to get a book and a cup of tea and get some new learnings, take a new class.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really nice, and I'm going to be with Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot
Oh,
later on tonight. I believe he's going to be on with me. He's going to be on my channel. You know how you go back and forth, and you can't remember which one is.
yes.
It's my. I'm hosting, but he's going to be coming and visiting me. This is going to be at 6:30 tonight. So anybody who is either watching, listening on their drive home, make sure you come back around 6:30 tonight. And
Yeah,
what
nice.
what presume what may you have coming up, Miss Terry Lee?
Oh, well, I just want to add to that sounds like a good show to cuddle up with a cup of hot chocolate or a glass of wine or whatever and watch. That sounds great, Jean. Um, Tomorrow, I am going to host Miss Linda G. I have the pleasure of having her on my channel, and we're going to talk about her new book. And you know how this happened? I just started wondering about it. I thought, I want to know about her journey. I want to know about how this came to be. I want to know about maybe the tough spots in writing that book that she came across and what she feels about that book. I had all these questions, but I couldn't find anything on YouTube about it. So I was like, cool, I'll just have her on. We'll find out. So that's what that's going to be all about. That's tomorrow. Wow. I can't believe it's the 16th already. And that is at 4 Eastern, 3 Central, 2 Mountain, 1 Pacific. So come and
That's
join us.
that's going to be really exciting. I will
Very
be on the
fun.
road, but I will be watching on my phone. So
Okay. Oh, be careful now. Somebody else
no,
driving.
I'll be in
Okay.
the navigating seat. I'm the navigator. So
All right. All right.
yeah.
Cool. So you're
So
traveling for the holidays, is that, Jean?
no, we have an event to attend
Ah,
tomorrow.
oh,
So yeah.
how
It's
exciting.
going to be lots of fun.
After
Um,
my show with Linda G, we're going to the Sun Valley Tree Lighting Festival. I'm going to try to get some video of that to show all you guys how cool it is and how fun it is with that
please do.
tree lighting. Oh, it's fun.
Oh, please do. That
Yeah.
sounds so beautiful.
Yeah.
That we have to come out and visit you, Terry. You
Yes,
must
you
have.
do.
We all must come out and visit you. It's such a
Come on.
beautiful part of the country there, and I can just imagine the stars that you see at night.
Oh, yes, they're amazing. They are. They are. Yeah, we are a night sky valley here. Our whole Wood River Valley here is night sky. So you can't have lights on the streets at night. You have to have everything toned down so that
Oh,
people can see the stars.
wow,
Yeah, that's kind of a national thing. There's quite a few cities involved in that. It's cool.
wow. Nice. So, Gray, I see that you are having trouble. They say your stream keeps stopping and
Oh,
stalling. I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be happening on my end.
I know what it is. We just had a massive solar flare, X class solar flare, which is going to involve a lot of disturbances in communications, transmissions, radio, TV, internet, cable. So I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is.
Yep, that sounds accurate. Also, Amanda Carroll said, also Mercury is retrograde right now.
Oh, no. I did not know that. Well, make the best of it, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm sorry about that. And Amanda Carroll, I see you say health questions. I typically do not do any type of health questions. I can like read the energy or the, um, just the balance of your chakras pretty much overall, but not really anything health related. How about you, Terry Lee?
I would be happy to tune in and give you a blessing, tune into your vibrations and ask the guides and angels to help you through this period of time. I cannot give any health advice and must advise that you see a physician, but I'm more than happy to read the energies around what's happening to you right now, Amanda, and put you on my 4 a.m. prayer list, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's sweet. That's a
Yeah.
really sweet idea. And especially live here on YouTube. I mean, it's out there for everybody to see. So
Yeah.
if it was in a private setting and it was a quick question, I think things might be a little different. Um,
Well, I see Janet DC says, that's wonderful. I'm surrounded by light pollution. Well, come on up to the mountains, Janet. Yeah, you need a little break from that light pollution. You really do.
oh, so Amanda Carroll says, I'll give it a shot. She recovered from COVID. Congratulations. And just when you think you're recovered, there's still a little bit left. It's like it's this lingering thing that never ends for me. I got
Yeah.
over it a couple of months ago, and it was tough.
Oh,
And she says, but my ears are now plugged. Art,
hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
ears are now plugged. Okay. Um, well, I didn't read the end of that before I read before I gave you my 2 cents because, it just takes a long time, I think, to leave our system. And if it finds something to kind of resonate or, sit in or stall in, I think that it's I mean, yeah, I would just still chalk it up to, COVID, but, I'm also a big fan of the healing medium. He has something called the healing broth, and it has garlic, it has ginger, it has
Hmm.
onion, it has turmeric, it has, kale, it has carrots, like all of these things, and you, simmer all of these vegetables together, and then I simmer it for maybe like hour and a half, and then I turn it off and I leave it on the stove and let it cool down to room temperature. It kind of like seeps out all that really
Hmm.
goodness in the in all the vegetables, and then you strain it, and I like push all the fluid out of the vegetables, and I'm telling you, I put it in containers and I freeze it. I'm telling you, I'm a wacko here. And then I drink it like tea in the morning. And it is the most, and it really does help. It helps to reduce inflammation. It helps boost your immune system, helps clear your sinuses, clear your throat, and I mean, for me, it's called the healing medium, the healing broth or the healing broth, the healing medium. And he wrote a whole book, and that's what I would recommend. That's my little 2 cents. And I would say it's more of what my experience. And I've told my sisters, I've told my friends and family, and everybody really loves it. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll put the little link in there for y'all.
All right. That's not Anthony, the medical medium you're
Yes,
speaking of.
hmm
Okay. Okay.
medical
I have
medium.
used many of his recommendations and cures, and he's good. I highly advise him. I was just as Jean was speaking, Amanda, just kind of bringing in your energy, and my guides reminded me to tell you that emotion is energy in motion, and has one I've been through quite the bizarre physical challenges in the last few years, and They taught me that to have that um, joyful, energetic. You may not feel, your body may not feel energetic, but when you have that joy and happiness in your heart, it lifts up your energetic vibration and it quickens the healing in your body. I guarantee it. Because if you're thinking, oh, there it is again. Oh, and you're stressing, your body is stressed and your body needs to have energetic flow to heal. And on that same note, breathing deeply in through your nose, hold it for 4, slowly out through your mouth. If you don't like to meditate, that's fine. Maybe just some peaceful music. Even a good comedy movie, something that makes you laugh, that lifts your energy and your vibration. If you have a pet or an animal, play with them. I mean, that attitude is energy in motion and it will help you heal faster. I guarantee it. It's what the body needs.
Absolutely, and there's several look, MEJ said she's 3 weeks out of from COVID, and
Sure.
she still has no energy. I'm telling you, it's no joke.
No,
It's
no, no, no,
it's it
no.
is, it really and you think, that you know your body and you know how it handles different things, that in
Mhm.
3 days I'll be better, or at least in 6 days I'll be better, well, maybe in 2 weeks I'll be better, and you're like, "What the heck?"
It's
It
that
just
unknown, and it's not the same for everyone, and that's what makes it, perplexing and causes our emotions to get really stirred up about it. But, remember, there's many people who've come through it and are now slowly starting to get better, and, we're gonna put out a prayer for health for you, Amanda. And, who else was it? Was it, that said they were still? We should make a little list. Or maybe let's just do this. How's that? How about a healing prayer right now? Can we do that real
Mm,
quick, Jean? Let's
I
do it.
think that's a great idea.
Okay, I'm gonna get my labradorite so we get a little magical crystal stuff going on in here. All right. Oh, great creator, the one who is known by 1,000 names and the one who cannot be named. We come before you, eternally grateful for this lifetime on planet Earth. And in this lifetime, there are situations where our body needs to heal. Our bodies need to heal. And we ask that our guides and angels come in through to us, speak to us, speak in our dreams, heal our bodies, tell us what we can do to heal our bodies. Help us to think of healthy things to do that indeed will lift our vibration and help our healing to come quicker. And we ask that you give us confidence. We ask that you give us peace. And most importantly, we ask that you give us joy. And so it is.
That's so beautiful.
See,
That's
that kind of made me feel
beautiful.
good.
Thank you very much, Terry Lee. You're
Yeah,
really,
of
really good at
course.
that. Wow. Wow, very nice. So, yeah, if you hit the live underneath the YouTube, you see, where the pause and the move forward and there's a little live with it should be a red dot to the left. If you click on the live, it'll jump you up. And, I'm sorry, you guys, if you're having some trouble. I'm not sure, um, if there's anything we can do about it. Oh, look, so
Ah,
mote it be, Tara Stash, Cheryl.
ah,
Mhm,
Cheryl, thank you. So mote it be.
mhm,
I love it.
mhm.
Yeah.
So Anne Svenchak says, "I try to meditation, but I don't see anything." And it's not necessarily anything that you're going to see. And it is the practice. It is the practice and it is the trust. And it may take a while before you begin to see something. And also, you might want to practice with a guided meditation and
Yes.
see if you could practice visualizing as you go along that guided meditation. That'll really help you to strengthen that muscle of going up there and picturing this.
Hmm.
Um,
Yes. And I would like to suggest in that, and that's a great suggestion, Jean, David G, David J.I. He's on YouTube with plenty of great guided meditations. They're beautiful. He has an amazing voice. I love to meditate with David G. So give that a try, Anne. Real easy to find, and it's free.
Very nice. But thanks, Anne, for saying
Yeah.
that. So, I'm not sure, G. Covington, are you still here? Just say hi so that we know you're still here. And I know MEJ is here. So, Mary Ellen says, I would love a message from my mom, June, who passed in 95. Wow. Do you know people are calling that vintage? Things from the 90s are now vintage. I'm like, no, don't say that. They're not vintage. Ah,
Flying
yeah.
by. Yeah. All right, June. Ah,
Okay,
beautiful.
G. Covington, you'll be next. Thank you.
Boy, haha. Um, MEJ, we'll be watching the live. If you can validate any of this, we want to make sure that we're dialing into this beautiful soul. And I'm trying something new lately. So I'm hoping that perhaps you'll do this with me. I want you to just close your eyes right now and think of her. Think of her. Feel her. Feel that love. She came in, I believe, she came okay, she came in like a sweet wind. She, she's just a beautiful, graceful soul. She has a way about her that draws people to her. I feel, a real graciousness about her, like a beautiful hostess who loved to make people feel comfortable. Let me know if you can validate this. She seems, well-dressed to me, with a a cute little pair of kitten pumps. She, she's coming through as a person who loved to have gatherings in her home. Okay, good. All right. Thank you, MJ. Thank you. Gatherings in her home. I just, like I said, she came in like a breeze, like a song. Just a lovely soul. All right, let's see what you have to say. She's talking about time. She says that there wasn't all the time I felt like I wanted and needed to have to express to you, to express to all of you how much I love you, to spoil you, to share my joy of life with you. And what a wonderful life it was. I am so happy, and don't think for a moment I'm not right by your side. So I am very happy and at peace here, but at the same time, I am right by your side. She says, you've been very busy, and she's involved in arranging things for you. She says, I love to help you make things happen. She wants you to give your love, her love. And she says, "Uh, tell her to give a message to my family of my eternal love and joy in each and every soul." She's showing me, she's saying, "Blue horizons, happy days are ahead. Happy days are ahead for you, dear. And she wants you to watch for the signs because she gets a real kick out of when you notice that you're giving her a sign that you're right there, that she's right there with you. Okay, I think that's it. Wow.
Well, Terry,
Aw,
so it was, she said they had,
holidays.
holidays
Oh.
at her house, and I did see that pop up, but and Mary Ellen, you know me, I wrote it down before you popped it up, just so you know. 'Cause I'm like, "Of course," as soon as I wrote it down. So, I was getting a very similar type of vibe and feeling, that Terry Lee was describing, and the first thing I saw was a woman that had tears of joy, like,
Oh.
everything would, like, bring tears to her eyes, like, her joy would come out of her eyes, just tears of joy, and she always had, like, that little tissue in her hand that was, like, always hidden, like, under these 2 fingers. You're like, "How'd she get that Where'd she get that tissue from?" I don't know whether she pulled it out, but she always had, like, a little tissue in her hand, and, she was very, very caring,
Mhm.
very compassionate, had, enough, caring for everybody in the neighborhood. She just cared so much, um, and she said, that she, is with you when you are reminiscing about holiday traditions, and she's showing me that they are elegant and they are like warm fire and
Mhm.
good wine and just warmth. The warmth of the food, the warmth of the drink, the warmth of the decorations. And it wasn't like, candy canes and firecrackers. It was like greens with a little angel and a little candle. She's just very elegant and traditional and quiet. But everything had warmth in it. She was very, very sensitive and caring, very compassionate, and she's very, very easy to tear because of joy. Even if she saw a commercial on the TV, you would say, "Mom, what are you tearing up with the commercial?" Like, she had
Aw.
that
Mhm.
compassionate, part in her, and, she's just very special, very, let me see what else that you can tell me, June. She does say that she's very proud of you, Mary Ellen, and that she is close to you, and, that you make her proud, and that she is, she understands,
Yeah.
the difficulties that you've been going through, and the differences in you and her. She shows me, like, you painting, you being more self-sufficient, you being more capable of handling things on your own, and she's just really very proud of you for um, for being this independent type of energy. And she's just wants to send love to you and the family. And she says that she's just remembering the the decor, the I don't know if there was like a hot spiced tea or like a chai tea or like a hot chocolate with like a spice in it. There's something hot with has spice in it, she's telling me. She's telling me lots of warmth, and warmth in like spices, and
Mm.
warmth in like temperature. And she's just saying that the she really loves when you think of her and remember the times that you had together, because her energy is close during this time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
She said
This
the
is right
tissues,
on.
she showed me, like,
My mom used to always had a special way of tucking a tissue into her sleeve, so you never saw it. It just all of a sudden would appear. What a delightful soul to read. I thank you for the honor of that. She really did just kinda wisp in. I mean, that was a nice feeling, and what a lovely lady. What a dear person.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yay.
Yeah, she's so sweet. I want to. I don't know. What's that? Do you make something with wine that has some spice in it? I mean, it's not. Mm,
Mulled wine? Some people make mulled wine during the
oh,
holidays. Oh, Wiki had a
maybe.
grandma who did the tissue thing too. It must have been a thing. I don't It's a thing.
Yeah, yeah, but she was, always like everything would make her tear, no matter if it
Mhm.
was, you know,
A caring, emotional,
yeah,
loving
she would always
loving
be
soul. Ooh,
mhm,
just feel that
and
love.
happy for other people. Yeah,
Yeah,
so thank you very much. That was really
yeah.
very sweet. So, G. Covington is next, and
Oh, interesting.
Judith will be Judith. Say hi, and you'll be next after G. Covington. Wednesday night, what appeared to be a woman in a long robe with her face looking away from me popped in my bedroom. My heart nearly jumped out of my chest. Who was she? I said to her, "Not cool."
Okay, let's find out about this. Hmm, G. Covington. Wow. Uh, G. Covington. I'm hearing and sensing that this is an ancestor. I'm going to say a couple generations back. I'm feeling, and I hope you can validate this too, Jean, but I'm feeling like it's an ancestor. I'm also feeling like this ancestor is telling me that you have you are developing psychic mediumship skills. And this ancestor is wanting you to know that. She's not trying to scare you. She is, it's almost like a test run. I feel like she's coming in and then she's sensing you're sensing her. And she's like, okay, that's her way of ushering in the message to you that you indeed have some psychic mediumship skills. I don't know if you're aware of that in your family history. Maybe somebody has mentioned it, but this is definitely what I'm sensing, and she is solid on it. She stepped right up and said, "This is what I'm up to." uh, I'm going to try to dial in some more. Jean, do you want to go ahead and I'll see if I can get anything more on who this ancestor is?
I was getting that it was almost like a different realm, a different place in time,
Oh,
and that it was almost like you could see through the veil. It was like you could see through the dimensions, and it's almost like it was an energy signature. And I'm not sure if they only because you say that she was looking away from
away
you,
from. Mm-hmm.
and this is what I feel like it may have been, but I'm not sure that it could have been an ancestor. So, like Terry Lee says,
Yeah, let me give us a
this,
second. These things aren't easy to come off easily. We need a little investigation, but
is this from a different realm? I'm getting that pretty strongly. And I did, in the beginning, I did get an ancestor a little bit, but not real strong. And I think that Terry hit it on the head when she said you're developing your mediumship
that
skills.
is, yeah, whoever this is, whoever this being is, was really communicating to me directly. And I don't just flip those kind of things out lightly. Yeah, G. Covington, you're definitely having a sign that your mediumship and psychic skills are developing and growing. In fact, I'm just going to tune into your guides a little bit. Maybe they can help us out. Hmm. Yeah. Whoa. I'm seeing a blue guide, and some other time I'll explain to you how I know this. But blue guides, as souls progress, and especially in the realm where they are guides, they vibrate at different levels, and blue guides are highly developed, highly skilled. Um, Many people that I've read that have psychic and mediumship abilities have blue guides. I'll tell you the story sometime, but today we don't have the time. Um, I feel like I got a solid yes when I tuned in to this guide, and the guide was almost like, yeah, and it was like green swirling, and green is my sign for spiritual growth. That's what my guides give me to communicate spiritual growth. So, um, yeah, I sorry I can't pinpoint whether it was an ancestor or a being from another realm, but hey, congratulations. And good on you for saying that you weren't comfortable at that point in time. But if it happens again, just be sure to follow your gut instinct as to how to respond.
Yeah,
That's what I got.
yeah. Good
Wow.
for you, G. Covington. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if you're taking mediumship classes or, but I think it would be great for you. Thank you very much for your
Mm,
question.
something's going on, girl.
And Judith said hi. Okay. So Judith is next, and after is Angie. So Angie, just say hi if you're still here. Judith would like a
Did
message
it?
from her guides.
Okay.
This is, you remember we used to do this and we used to say, "Yay, spirit guides," because it's like it's great.
I'm
It's
trying to
like,
think of a way to describe the difference. It's just sort of, I think our guides help us tune into your guides, and it's a little bit like what we get a boost. We get a, and it's. I don't want to say easier. It's just different, isn't it?
mhm, mhm.
Okay, Judith. Judith's guides. Judith, the first thing your guides are showing me is poof, 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 like fireworks. Lately, they've been using that a lot to show me energy. Um, like Like, you've got a lot of things going on in your life that you have your mind on. Your thoughts, are on many different things. I am hearing that you're expanding your interests, you're expanding your curiosities, you're questioning. They're telling me that you're questioning a lot of things, and you're researching things, and you're feeling. You're starting to feel things emotionally as well as being curious about them intellectually. Um, they're okay. I'm hearing music. I don't know if you are into music or you listen to music a lot. If you like music, if music communicates to you, they're showing me the music, and I'm hearing music, and I'm hearing that it raises vibration. It elevates you. Your guides want you to know that they appreciate the fact that you are seeking out, that you are wanting to know. And they're inviting you to use them more. They're telling me that all the things that are catching your eye and your interest these days and your curiosities are from them. And they're saying, pay attention. Pay attention when something catches your interest or your eye, and then ask us to show you how to dig in deeper. They're sending a lot of pink now, which is real tender love. And I'm feeling joy from them and great happiness for you.
It's spot on, Terry Lee. Well
Oof,
done. Excellent.
I
I
got
was
energy
actually
from it.
drawing a reel to reel tape, reel to reel, you know, that the recording tape as you were saying that. And so Judith says that sounds communicate with her.
Okay,
And
go.
um the message was to record the vibration. So I'm not sure if you chant, if you hum, or if
Mm,
you um, you know, do the om meditate, or if you play some sort of indigenous music somehow,
Mhm.
or beat a drum, there's some sort of a vibration and a beat that that I
Yeah.
see something recording. Um, and this is it's not just your imagination about the sounds communicating with you, Judith. This is very deep, and this is almost like messages, the way
Oh,
they
she's
send
so
messages to you. And she loves the bowls. That
very
vibration
powerful.
is really in
Yeah.
your energy,
Mhm.
Judith, for sure. And music is the vibration, it's the beat, it's the sound. And they really wanted me to talk about the recording of it. Um, and the harmonics of it, and you're really on the cutting edge,
Yes.
Judith.
Uh-huh.
It's going to open up your connection and your communication through that. It's good that the vibration and the sounds and the bowls will lift your frequency and match that frequency, so then you can get that information in a little clearer. So that's what they're doing. They want you to be tuned in, and they want you to tune others in as well.
Judith, I wrote down a couple things while Jane was speaking that they were giving me, and they're wanting you to try listening to the Schumann resonance. They want you to make your contact, that you have a high level of energy, and make your contact with Gaia. The Schumann and resonance is the vibration of the planet, and that's easily found on YouTube. Also, anything. With the 528 megahertz, which is a beautiful, uplifting spiritual energy. And you can get that on YouTube as well. And be sure to listen to it with headphones. Awesome.
And tell everybody what you said about bees, Terry Lee.
Oh, yeah. Bees. I've been listening to bees, everybody. I just came across this, and it's one of the things that the guides put in front of you. You're like, oh, I'm going to research this. So I got into it, and you can get on YouTube and get the sounds of bees in the hive. Now, everything is vibration. And as you know, vibration comes from sound, and sound is vibration. So when you, that they are researching the fact that the actual sound the bees make help them create their hive. They help them create the hexagonal pockets inside of their hive. And it is so calming. It's amazing. You think, the first time I heard it, it was like, bees, really? But it's amazing. It's so calming. And then I found out that in Japan, you can go rent a night, spend a night in a place that has beehives underneath the, I don't know what it is, a room or a little cabin or whatever, so that
Wow.
you can actually hear the bees in the hive. That blew my mind. So I'm definitely into it, and I think you guys should all check it out and let us know what you think.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that sounds like fun. She says I should use it when I'm reading tarot. Hmm.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Oh, these are exciting times to be alive, everyone. We're just so blessed with all this amazing information and tools to help us get big downloads. That's great.
You just blew Amanda's mind there. You can actually.
Well, Amanda, that's what we're here for.
Mhm.
Blow your mind.
Right, right. Hi,
Ah,
Akila. Nice to see you. So,
yeah.
thank you, Judith. That was really nice. And Angie is next. After Angie, Michelle, if you're Michelle Krantz, if you're still here, just say hi.
Okay. Angie.
Angie says, "Hey,
Oh,
both would love your insight on the man I'll marry." So, Angie, I'm assuming that you are single and you just want to know what he might be like. Is that correct? I think I read something like. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah.
okay, Angie. I'm gonna throw something at you.
Oh, yeah. I love your cards.
This is from me.
Oh,
Manifest, manifest, manifest. Energy flows where your heart and mind goes. So if you have the time to sit down and just write in your journal, hey, I'm really interested in this kind of guy. I want a guy who's fun loving and carefree, and yet at the same time responsible and gives me all the my wants and needs and love that I desire. There you go. Give that a try. But I'm going to go to the beauty cards for some information from the guides. So if you want
It
to, Jean.
It is very true. That is spot on there, Terry Lee, that it's important for you to create and to speak and to put into the vibrational energy of the universe what it is that you desire, what it is that you aspire to, what are the most important qualities to you. Is it them being, um, have a good sense of humor, or that they love going out to musical and cultural events, or is it that they love to swim? I mean, what is it that you want that is most important in this partner that you're looking for? But let me see if I can get them for you, Angie.
And then imagine and feel it. Close your eyes and dream it.
So I would say one possibility, because I think you may have many suitors. I see one possibility is there is a man that is gentle, quiet. Um, he's does a lot of studying, a lot of analyzing. He may be a Virgo or a um, maybe even a Capricorn. That he likes details, and he's really smart, and he's pretty much involved in his work. And I'm seeing somebody that knows how to leave his work at the office and come home and love to spend quiet time with you. Very affectionate, very gentle, very somebody that will do the dishes for you. Not for you, but do the dishes. Man, see that programming comes out all the time, doesn't it, ladies? Um, somebody who is kind and gentle and just sweet, like a very sweet, sweet, gentle, loving man that is
Nice.
very good at what he does and studies hard. Yeah. How about
Oh,
you,
I
Terry?
love it. Well, I drew 3 cards for you, Angie, and these are great cards. So what I do is I draw 3, and then I listen to the guides about what this says for you specifically. So the first one is the Fool card. Now,
Now
if you
hold
look
it
at
up
this
close.
card,
Yeah.
yeah, can you see that? Look at that card. Beautiful. Yeah,
Oh,
beautiful. The Fool card is about an adventure. It's about a new beginning. So I'm thinking and feeling from the guides that they're asking you to entertain these new ideas that we're giving you today. Entertain them. Okay. The next one is the Page of Pentacles. Now check this one out. Let's see if I can get it up. You see what she's doing? She's scrying. Yeah. You know what she's doing? She's manifesting. That's exactly what we talked about. Manifesting. So they're saying, yeah, step into this new adventure, work on manifesting. And this is the 7 of Pentacles. I had to make sure that was the right one. And guess what? It's about the harvest. It's about work paying off. Okay. So what they're saying to you that this is solid and that you're actually the one who gets to manifest. We're all forms of the creator, and we are here to create. So create that beautiful um, relationship, that spiritual bond that you're desiring. Okay.
beautiful. Well done. Nice job, Terry Lee.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
thank you, Angie. All the best to you. Oh, and she just wants to know, am I far from meeting him? Let me see. Let me see if I can get something on the pendulum for
Okay.
you. Is the love of Angie's life, is this long-term companionship coming into Angie's life by June of 2024? No. But is this lifelong love of Angie's coming in by December of 2024? No. Is this lifelong love for Angie coming in by June of 2025? Yes. Is this lifelong love for Angie coming in by March 1st of 2025? No, so it looks like in the spring, somewhere between April, May time is spring of 25, Angie. So make sure you put all your ducks in a row and get
Yeah.
all your girlfriend trips to the casinos out of the way and
But do your work on your manifesting, dear. Get that in. And we don't try to force things, but we just put it out there to the universe. The universe will give it back. Yay, I'm excited for you.
You're welcome, Angie.
Uh,
That was fun. That was really
yeah.
fun. She's liking that. She's liking that. Get all these girl trips out of the way.
Yeah. Got time for that. And that's important too.
You're welcome, Angie. Hey, Roger. So nice to see you. Aw. He says, you offered a reading on Shane's show last week. Thankful it was on the white flash of green light, and my 7-year-old grandchild said you were correct. Wow.
Oh, cool.
That's a nice grandchild. Well, thank you very much for validating that, Roger. Thank you very much. So
Yeah.
Athena is here, and Athena says, what are my cancer's next actions towards me? We are in a relationship, but it's been a bit rough. So
Okay.
thank you very much for your donation, Athena. And who did I say was going to be next? Oh, Michelle, I said you were going to be next. I'll be, Michelle, you'll still be next, if that makes sense. You'll be next after this. Let me just make sure. And then after that, I see Sylvia. Michelle and then Sylvia. Athena, let me see. We're in a relationship, but it's a bit rough.
It's always tough reading for someone who's not present. Could you give us his name? Is that okay, Jean?
Yeah.
That would help a little bit more so I can tune the guides in on that specific relationship that you have with him.
So what I'm being guided to suggest for you, Athena, is that it's not necessarily what happens to us, but how we respond. It's important for you to maintain and build and secure your own energy and vibration, your own confidence, and your own ability to love yourself no matter what happens, no matter what avenue or what actions this other person may take. And to make sure that you're firm on your boundaries and that you have in your mind what you expect and what you'll how far you'll allow that line to be. But they're just reminding me to make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row, all of your energy centers secure and strong, and know that it's not what happens to you, it's how you respond. That know securely that you're going to be okay no matter what happens, no matter if they take you on a trip to Tahiti or if they, give you an appliance for the holidays, whatever the situation is, it's important to know how you're going to respond and how it's going to make you feel and how, you know, what your energy, how your energy is going to be throughout whatever comes. How about you, Terry Lee? Oh, his name is George. Wow.
Sure. I got that and I tuned into that. And Athena, hang on to your socks because the first card I drew was the death card. Now, the death card, and I asked the guides, in this case, it's about transformation. Death card can be about endings, but I did not get that, okay? Did not get that vibe at all from the guides. I got transformation. This is an opportunity for you to transform your relationship. And just as Jean said, it's much about us, isn't it? It's much about our own personal growth. The next card I drew was the Emperor. Oh, I love that card. It's a pretty one. This is in my communication with your guides. This is about self-mastery. This is about, like this card, this period in your life is going to transform you, and that's going to come from self-mastery. Now, it's a bit like looking in emotionally into the mirror and saying, "Okay, so what is my feeling here, and why am I feeling this? And is it coming from something else? Is it coming from what's happening to me right now?" You're going to be asking questions like this about yourself. This is not picking on yourself or judging yourself, by the way. It's sort of a little bit like cleaning house, right? Cleaning house. I know for myself personally, it's quite helpful. And the last one is the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Once again, a little bit of research, a little bit of personal research for you here, but it's also about collaboration and an effort in working with someone else. Okay. So you can have a transformation. Take a look at some of your roles in the relationship and perhaps have a new perspective on them, and then look to collaborate with your mate. Sit down, have that conversation, and I tell you, lots of times when one mate begins to do this self work, the other one will begin to do it too. You don't have to tell them to do it. Trust spirit to give that vibration in your relationship and heal it. I don't see anything terrible or negative here. We're talking about a beautiful transformation. Okay. Ooh,
Wonderful. Good
yeah.
job, Teri Lee. So she says, yes, that makes sense
Oh,
and
good.
true.
Awesome.
True. Very nice.
Well, that
Very
was a
nice.
message from the guides, dear. So
And
bless
thank you very
you.
much, Athena, for your question. Michelle would like a love reading for 2024.
Hi,
We're on a
Michelle.
roll. Boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
this is the romance show.
And Sylvia, no, did I say Sylvia? Sylvia will be next. Did I say somebody else? Oh well. You guys, it's really hard to remember from one side to the other.
You're
Sylvia,
doing a
you'll be
great
next
job,
after
dear.
Michelle.
You're doing a great job, dear.
Thank you
It's
very
not
much.
easy. I'm really giving these love cards a good shuffle. I love reading. I love it. Message from Michelle. Hmm.
I think that there's somebody in your vicinity, Michelle, that has their eye on you. I'm not sure that it might be somebody that you might not feel like you're compatible with, but it's somebody who you might want to. It's almost like it's important to give it a chance, give it a try, and open up the possibilities. And you may be surprised, may not be in the package that you expect or the energy that you expect, but the kindness and the tenderness and the true compassion is uh, is something that's really beautiful. So yeah, it may not come in a shiny red car with roses and a you know bow tie tuxedo. Um, but it may be the neighbor next door, or it may be the whoever. I mean, it might be somebody who's already in your life that you hadn't considered. That's what I'm feeling for you. How about you, Terry?
Okay. Well, interesting, Michelle. The guides have really given me a story here. The first one I drew was the Hermit card. The guides are telling me that perhaps without even realizing it, you've been a bit of a hermit. Um, it's kind of a withdrawal, and sometimes that withdrawal comes at because perhaps we feel insecure, we're not quite sure how to act in a situation, or we're not quite sure how to break out and perhaps be in groups or organizations or events, maybe where you might run into somebody that could be a possible mate. And here this card says it again. This is about isolation. This is the Eight of Swords. It's about isolation and it's about feeling trapped. So perhaps you need to break through in 2024, break through some of your old habits. You know, often our the mate of our dreams doesn't just walk through our door. We have to get out and be a little social. We have to expand, and that's where this comes in. That Queen of Swords. Yeah, look at her. Now that lady is not afraid of stepping out and being herself. She is confident. She's an achiever, and she doesn't like to show weakness. So, um, what I think this is saying is perhaps that you've been a little shy, you've been a bit of a hermit, that you can break free, you can break out, and you're perfectly capable of doing that and being confident and not. Sometimes we have thoughts in our heads that they create weakness, right? I was a shy person for the most of my life. Can you believe that? It's very shy. And I was always afraid to step out and shine. This lady steps out and shine. Michelle, this is a good sign for you. And then finally, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So this is once again taking a look at things, looking inside. Okay. Don't hold on. The Four of Pentacles is about being stingy or holding on to something. But what the guides made me feel for you is don't hold on to a fear that says, I'm afraid to break out. And I'm afraid to maybe have a few dates. And maybe some are good and some are bad, but I'm getting out there. Okay. That's exactly what they're telling me about you. And also, I'll add this: love yourself, girl. Love yourself, love yourself. And when you get out there and get with other people, go to events, get to know some other people, you'll shine. And then you'll see the other people going, yeah, yeah, Michelle, she's pretty cool. You'll make some new friends. And that's what the guides had to say.
Excellent, excellent advice, Terry Lee. Beautiful. Beautifully done. All the best to you, Michelle.
She's kind of attracted, she says, but what? Get out
Uh,
there, find out what it's all about.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. You
It's true.
know.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I would find out more about him for sure.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. And be okay with whatever the outcome is. And doesn't mean you stop trying. It just
Oh,
means that it'll lead you to another. One window closes and another door opens, or something like
that's
that.
right. That's
So,
right.
yeah. Hey, Juno, nice to see you. Terry Lee and Jean, she says,
Oh, hi,
nice to see
Juno.
you.
Mwah.
Okay, so Sylvia is next. And what is
Oh,
my true calling?
I like that. Grabbing the Labradorite here for Sylvia.
Oh, let me just pop in. So Michelle was saying he works 80 hours a week,
Oh,
no time.
he may
Well,
not be the one.
I
Get out
bet
there and
you
look for somebody else.
he'll, or he'll make time. He'll make time.
Yeah.
Mhm. 80 hours a week. He must work in a restaurant. It's crazy hours.
Yeah, that is crazy. And you definitely, Michelle, you definitely want someone that has time for you. Um, you can't build a relationship when you don't have time. Okay.
Hmm.
Thank you, Juno. We love you too.
Thanks, Juno.
Well, Sylvia, it's interesting that you ask about your energy because you are just bubbling over with pink. So, as I just drew you in, I can just feel this really deep rose pink, which the guides give me for tender love, true love, powerful love. I'm hearing. you have many gifts. I'm hearing that you have many gifts. And throughout your lifetime, you will share those gifts in many different avenues and ways. I'm feeling that that your true calling will involve service of some sort. I'm not seeing. I'm just hearing that true calling of service, and sometimes service comes in a lot of different ways. I'm not sure if that involves with what you're doing for a living, or perhaps an organization that you belong to. But I'm hearing service loud and clear. Service, and we all have so much to give. I'm seeing you giving in a lot of ways. Like you're a very kind person. You're cheerful. You like if you're standing in line and everybody's grumpy, you have a really good attitude that's contagious. You might smile at someone, and then they might smile back, and then the energy level changes. I'm feeling like you're the type of person who is in a social situation and always takes the high road and always takes the light and fun road, the joyful road. You make people feel good. That's what I'm hearing. You make people feel good. But this true calling involves service, and I'm not getting anything specific. Maybe Jane has something else. Go ahead, Jane, and I'll keep trying to tune that in.
I was getting something a little more specific, but Ella Gomez, if you're still here, you can just pop your question in and we'll take you next. So, Sylvia, the first thing I saw was like a water mill, a mill that has a water wheel to generate the energy. I don't know if that's called a water mill or what, but it's, the kind that it picks up the water and brings
Water
it
wheel.
around. And what is it?
Water wheel. That's what I call them.
Okay. And what that told me is that you have emotional intelligence and you're stable in your conviction, and there are clear communication that you provide. And what this told me was that you have the ability to aid in conflict resolution with
Ah,
that emotional intelligence, clear communication, and stable conviction. It's almost like you could, like a lawyer or a counselor or, uh, you know, um,
yeah.
allowing somebody to see both sides of something.
Mhm.
But I got conflict resolution. So let me know if that makes any sense to you,
Well,
Sylvia.
that indeed is a very powerful service. It really is, and it's a true gift. It's a true gift. Yeah, let us know a little bit more, Sylvia, and explore that avenue if you haven't thought about it. You certainly have that. I felt the ability to see people um, as souls and trying to understand each of their situations and understand their opinions. And you have that grace for them. You offer them up that grace. So I
Mhm.
feel that strongly.
You can see the greater perspective of things,
Mhm.
the bigger
Yeah.
picture. And
Yeah.
people sometimes details get in the way of situations that if we just take ourselves outside of it and look above and see, what the overall energy of a situation is, sometimes it's a little easier to resolve. So yeah, I'm not sure if Ella, if you are still here, you can pop in your question. I wanted to kind of okay.
Oh, look at that. She worked in a bakery providing bread for people. Wow. That's a beautiful service. That's a dear and loving and caring service. Awesome.
Very
Yeah.
nice, Sylvia. Gotta love a bread baker, right?
Mhm. Well, you may look into now you said in your working days, but you might find some kind of a volunteer, service like Jane was speaking out about for helping people resolve conflicts, or some kind of an organization that helps with things like that. Maybe like, an advocates for domestic violence. Ooh, that one just gave me chills. A volunteer for a service like that. We have a fantastic volunteer organization like that in my valley, and it's very, very much needed, and it's very, very much appreciated. So you might consider that, Sylvia.
Absolutely. All right. So it looks like that will be it for tonight. Thank you very much, everybody. Not unless Ella's question pops in anytime soon. But Terry Lee, tell us again, you're going to be with Linda. Oh, here it
Oh, there
is.
she is. Okay.
Okay. So
Oh,
go ahead and put your
yeah.
question in, Ella. She said I was unable to message earlier. Oh,
Well, we're
you're
glad you
welcome,
caught
Sylvia.
glad you caught us. Yes, blessings to you, Sylvia.
Okay. She wants a love reading. Okay.
Oh, look at the love
I
readings
know.
today.
I
I'm
know.
digging it.
Mhm, mhm.
It's a theme. You sure this is not Valentine's Day and instead of Christmas?
It's almost the same thing to me. You know, we all kind of have that ping in our heart because we want to spend special
During
times
the holidays.
with loved ones for sure.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
How can I can't win? Okay, here we are. We're gonna give you a love reading, Ella. Anytime you're ready, Jean, I'm gonna shuffle these cards. They're pretty hot.
So, Ella, I feel as though you may be soft spoken and maybe stepping outside of your comfort zone a little bit and striking up a conversation with others, either in the grocery store or in a coffee shop or, wherever you might be in public, just to practice voicing your voice with people you don't know and just say, "Excuse me, is this store around the corner?" Or "Excuse me, is do you have to pay for parking?" Like whatever it is, just make something up to say something to somebody. Or "Excuse me, is this seat taken?" Even though you can clearly see it's not taken, but just so that you get a chance to talk to other people and voice your voice. And I feel as though there is a vibration that's in your voice that will carry and be attractive. So if you're saying something to even a woman or something, and somebody else may hear you, um, you never know. But just getting used to speaking up and talking to people who you don't know um, in a safe manner, in a safe environment, of course, is it's a detriment, to us that we're stuck inside looking at our phones trying to connect with people.
Mm,
That's
mhm.
really not the way to do it, but it is important to practice to, connecting with others, even if, somebody at work or somebody in the parking lot or somebody I'm just not sure where your circles are. But try and step outside of your comfort zone a little bit and, just reach out and speak to somebody who you don't know. And this will expand your energy is what I'm feeling. How about you, Terry Lee?
I'm sorry, Jean, when you were over there reading, I'm like making faces like, wow, Ella, have I got a series of cards for you and a message from the guides for you. Check this card out. Wow. The star card, one of the
Wow.
most exciting cards in the deck. And you see how she's dreaming? Now,
Mhm.
you heard how we were talking, I hope, earlier in the show about manifesting the kind of person you want to meet and get to know. Uh, this I cannot stress the importance of this enough. So the guides bring this up to us once again. Take that time, write it down. Think about what you really want and manifest that. Feel like you've already met this person. Get the excitement going in your heart. That vibration will attract it. I'm telling you, definitely, because the next card is the Knight of Swords. Knights are very powerful and they are about action. So, as Jean said, you do have to take action. First, you manifest, then you've got to take action on that so that energy has someplace to go. And I was just getting the same thing I got earlier, and that is get out, get involved. That's a wonderful way to meet people. Maybe volunteer somewhere. Maybe just go to some kind of a social event you're interested. Maybe a play. Whatever your interests are. If you have an interest in drama or books, follow that interest, and then you'll meet some interesting people. Oh boy, this is the Knight of Wands. This is romance. This is romance. And I asked the guides, I said, what is this all about? And it talks about flirting. It talks about encouraging love to come into your life. It talks about a very exciting relationship. And I'm just going to say, I feel like they were strongly saying that that is in your future, because the next card I drew, I swear I drew these cards. The Lovers. Look at that. Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy? We're reading about love. We didn't draw, the hangman. We didn't draw anything that was not relating to it. This is all relating to love. It's the guide speaking to you. So it's attraction, love, and passion. So all of these things can lead to that special person in your life. But you got to start right here, because you have to know what you're looking for. And that energy will create it. Get out, get involved, follow your passions, and you'll meet fellow people, fellow men that are interested in what you're interested in. That's a really great start. And then take action on that. And there you go. The Lover's card. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
for
letting us read
sure.
for you, Ella. I got my
So
heart pounding.
I did meet a new group of people lately, and I'm starting to get out of my comfort zone. I
Good.
work as a project manager. Life has been too busy and I don't have time for love. Um, Maybe I should start getting out. Yeah. Mhm.
Wonderful. Well, there's the
Mhm.
message right there. And, work is important. It really is. But love is very important too. So,
Mhm.
got to make time for that.
Yeah, and thanks for reaching out and connecting with us here too, Ella. I think this
Yeah.
really helps um, you to reach out and to step outside of your comfort zone as well, and
Hmm.
asking a question. I think that was a big step for you as well.
Yay.
But thank you very much, and Juno, thank you very much. And we are past time. Terry Lee, thank you very much. Did you want to say anything else about tomorrow or what's
Uh,
coming up?
I'll just briefly run down. Tomorrow, I have Linda G on my channel, and we'll be talking about her new book. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun, as it always is with her. And then Wednesday, the 20th, I'll be doing my special solo Christmas reading for people. So come along. All kinds of questions are open. And that's at 5 Central, 4 or 5 Eastern, 4 Central, 3 Mountain, 2 Pacific. Okay.
Mhm.
That's
That
me.
sounds wonderful. So
Yeah.
again, I'll be back here with Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot at about 6:30 this evening in about 45 minutes. So anybody who hasn't gotten their questions answered, you can come on over and visit us there. We thank each and every one of you for coming and watching now and in the chat, whether you're just listening and even after the chat. Oh, look at Ella. You're so
Wow,
sweet.
Ella.
Alex
That's
sent us a super
wonderful.
sticker. That is so sweet. Thank you
Thank you.
very much. That was very nice of you. And all the best to you, Ella. And thank you, everybody. Also, I wanted to remind you, I'm also having I'm going to be putting together a little video of everyone's pictures. If you have a picture of yourself on Santa's lap, or a picture of your tree, or a picture of a wreath, or a picture of a Yule log, whatever way that you celebrate, and or a picture of a menorah, or whatever it is that you celebrate, and whatever way somebody sent me a picture of their Christmas cookies, or whatever it is that you think you would like to share, please do just send that to me in an email to sunpsychicjean at hotmail.com. And we're going to put it all together and do like a little montage. So that would be lovely. And
I
thank you,
love that.
everybody.
I love that.
That's good.
I do want to stick this in quickly that you can book a reading with Sun Psychic Jean. It's that time of year, when you're starting a new year, time to get a reading with Sun Psychic Jean. Her information is available in the description, correct? And mine as well. I'm at purevisionarypsychic.com. So we would love to
Yeah,
do a full hour reading for you. And I believe
uh,
Jean has some specials right now. So that's
I
great.
do. I do. I have a year-end special offered on my website. It's on psychicgene.com. And you can see all the details there. And it's available through the 24th of December, but you can book through the 29th of February. So as long as you, yeah. So, yeah. But thank you, everybody. And
Yes.
thank you, Terry Lee. I
Oh,
really appreciate you being here
always,
with me.
always love reading with you, Jean. And yes, it's a wonderful way to wrap up a year and ring in a new one.
That's right. All right. Bye, everybody. Take care.